Hi everyone. Hope you're all doing well today. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving holiday and that you had some time to start decorating for Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever it is that you celebrate, and that you're getting into gift giving mode. If you haven't started sewing your handmade gifts for the holidays, there is no time like the present. And speaking of present, I have a very cool, new, exciting product from Sulky to unveil today. We actually unveiled it yesterday for Cyber Monday. I'm sure you were inundated with all the Cyber Monday emails and promotions that everyone's doing because it is the year of online shopping. Am I right? So we unveiled it yesterday and we actually had a problem with our website. What a day to have a problem, right? So a number of people were not able to complete their purchases. So we decided to extend our Cyber Monday sale for this awesome new gift idea until today at midnight. So I get to go over it with you today and share the exciting news, and you'll still get the great deal that we had going on yesterday. So that's fantastic. I see all of you saying hello. I appreciate that. Keep your comments coming because, as usual, we have a great giveaway for today. Let me find it. In the vein of gift giving and, gifting things to ourselves for the holidays. I mean, I can't be the only one who grabs up something for herself while doing shopping for other people. I have a habit of doing that, and then I might just wrap it and put it under the tree and say it's for Santa. Nobody can argue with that. So now is the time. Grab something up for yourself or put it on your wish list. Make sure that your friends and family have the links that they need. You could pretty much just copy all the links that I put in the description of today's post and forward those along and tell people that you want everything on that list. Because what we're going to talk about today, I know you're going to want all of it, if not for the holidays, before the holidays, so that you can use it to make all of your great gift items. So, giveaway today is our Sulky Tool Kit. This makes a great little gift because, look, it comes in its own package and very affordable. You could grab one of these up for your sewing buddies, for your entire sewing guild, your quilting bee, that type of thing. Anybody would love this toolkit. And if you love the color red, that's right, all the tools have this red coating. So you get a little pair of snips. You get a trusty seam ripper because we can never find those when we need them. Am I right? And then you get a great little pair of snips. I love these for machine embroidery. I have about 3 of them right next to my machine at all times. This is great for on-the-go sewing as well. If you create a little sewing kit for someone in a mason jar or something like that, always include a little pair. They don't have to be expensive. Just, they do the job of clipping your threads when you're out and about. It also comes with a nice long-handled tweezers. You can use this to guide your fabric under the presser foot or when you're pressing or ironing little corners of things to help keep them down. And then it also comes with a little screwdriver. Never know when you're going to need one of these, when you have to change out your needle or presser foot and you can't find the thingamajig that came with your sewing machine. This is a nice thing to have. So this is our gift or our giveaway today for all of you who are commenting, sharing, liking, loving, otherwise engaging with the post today. I will be giving this away to one lucky viewer today. So that is the Sulky Tool Kit. Now, the exciting gift I'm going over today is the Sulky Mystery Box. I'm sure you have seen mystery boxes from other companies, especially around Black Friday, Cyber Monday. We decided to make a Sulky Mystery Box. So everything inside is a mystery. The boxes will vary. So if you get one for a friend, you will get different stuff and you can compare. What did you get in your mystery box? That type of thing. So I want to go over what was in my mystery box so you can see what you may or may not be getting in yours. Now, these are only $29.99, okay? You get 13 full-size products from Sulky plus 2 little gifties because Sulky wanted to say happy holidays to you. So that's 15 products that you get for $29.99. And you may get some of your favorite items that you're always purchasing, and you may get some new things that you've never tried before. So the whole idea is that you're kind of restocking to get ready for the holidays or to get ready for all the makes that are on your list for 2021. And there will be plenty of things in this box for you to play around with. So fun. All right, so your mystery box will come in the mail. Isn't this cute? Love it. And inside, should I show you the little gift ideas or the little gifties from Sulky? Or do you want that to be a surprise? I mean, all of it is really a surprise, but everybody's going to get the same little, sort of the same little gifts from Sulky. I'll just show them to you because I'm in the giving spirit. All right. So one of the great little gifties from Sulky is a nifty little chalk marking pen. See that? I absolutely love using these for my removable marking pencils, okay? They draw, white, so you can use it on dark fabric or lighter fabric. If you have white fabric, obviously your marks aren't going to show up that well, but you might enjoy that because then you can easily remove them and they will never be seen. It also comes with this nifty little brush, so you can brush away any mistakes or brush away your markings when you're done. So freebie with purchase. Love it. Thank you, Sulky. Also, you guys know how I love sewing jewelry. I'm wearing some right now. This is a rose gold sewing machine necklace. These are available at sulky.com. I absolutely love sewing jewelry. I talk about it all the time. You're probably sick of me talking about it, but I just love it and I think it's so cute. So Sulky decided to throw in a little charm that you could put on a necklace that you have hanging around in your house. And there's a little sewing machine. There's a button. How cute. There's a little pair of scissors. Love it. Some of them say, I love sewing or love to sew. So you won't know which one you're going to get in your box, but they are all equally cute. There are tons of those to choose from and little gifty from Sulky. Now, the other great thing about this box is not only is it only $29.99 for all of these things I'm about to show you, but you could also divvy up some of these things. Let's say you already have some of these Sulky products or Sulky thread colors. You could wrap them up and gift them to a sewing buddy, okay? Or obviously just keep them in your sewing room for when you run out and need some more. So, all right. Now, of course, you're going to get some stabilizer because stabilizer is a Sulky staple, right? They know what they're doing when it comes to stabilizer. It is high quality. It has been tested. It is tried and true, the best stabilizer out there. So in my mystery box, I got a yard pack of Sulky Tear Easy. I have already used it. So I am just going to show off a yard pack of Cutaway Plus because who knows what stabilizer you're going to get. But as you well know, especially if you watch this program, stabilizer is not just for machine embroidery. You can use stabilizer for a lot of different sewing techniques. You can use stabilizer for quilting to make things easier on you. You can use stabilizer when you're doing an applique project, especially a large scale one, to keep your fabrics from shifting or puckering while you're adding your applique layers. So it's very, very useful. Don't think, oh, I don't do machine embroidery, so I can't use that stabilizer. Of course you can. And at sulky.com, we have a stabilizer selector tool. And it's the coolest thing since sliced bread. You need to bookmark it so you can always find it and go back to it. If you ever are unsure what type of stabilizer to use for your project, you input your fabric, you input your technique, and it spits out some different recommendations for stabilizers to use. I know, revolutionary. All right, another thing you're going to get in your box is an eco pack of organ sewing machine needles. Now, the type and the size is going to vary. It's completely randomized, but I'm sure you will get lots of use out of those needles. All right. Again, needle type depends on the technique and or the fabric that you're using. And the number, the size of the needle, depends on the thread thickness that you're using. All right. So that's just a good way to remember and think about what needle goes with what thread and what project. All right. So organ needles. And the great thing about these eco packs is you simply pull down this, I already pulled it down. You could pull down this protective sleeve, open it up, take the needle out that you need, and especially if you switch from embroidery to sewing or from quilting to sewing, or you're working on a project and you need a top stitch needle and then a universal, something like that, and you haven't gotten all that use out of that needle yet, it has corrugated cardboard in there. So you can take your needle out, use it, put it to the side, see that? And then when you go to store it, you know that's the needle that you can go to next because you haven't gotten all the use out of it yet. Isn't that awesome? No other needle pack is going to do that for you and help you out with your organization. Because I gotta tell you, I have a pin cushion. I have to show it to you because it's insane. I have a pin cushion. Now this was before I was introduced to the organ needle eco packs. Look at all the needles in my pin cushion, okay? I have absolutely no idea how much use I've gotten out of those needles. I have to get a magnifying glass out to look and see what size they are. And honestly, they just sit in there because now I am using organ needles. I hang them up in my sewing room on a pegboard. I always know if there's one to the side, that's the one I'm going to go to next. So it eliminates, all this sort of waste, this wasted stuff here. And I know, I could mark my pin cushion with the size, but then I've got different types of different sizes as well. So it starts to get complicated. This just really makes life easier. And all these eco packs are at sulky.com, so you can stock up on your needles, very inexpensive, while you're grabbing your mystery box. All right. So I mentioned you're going to get lots of thread in your mystery box, like lots of thread. Now for $29.99 and you're getting all these things, just think about when you get a 6-pack of thread at Sulky. That alone could be $29.99 or $39.99, depending on the type of thread that you're purchasing. So this is really cool way to try out some different thread weights, try out some different thread types, and get it at a really affordable price. Okay, so in my mystery box, look at all this. Awesome. I got a big old spool of Fellain thread. If you are a frequent watcher of So What, you know that I've talked about Fellain for quite some time because this is the acrylic thread that you can brush out and make 3D faux fur effects. So you'll get a spool of this. If you haven't tried it out, now is the time. It's also really, really great for big stitch quilting, sashiko work, handwork, cross stitch even, hand embroidery. So you'll get a lot of uses out of this thread. And if you got our stocking design that we offered for free last month, it's still available at the Sulky website, sulky.com, under free projects. The cuff of that stocking is done in Fellain. So if you haven't grabbed up Fellain, but you grab that free design, you will get some Fellain in your box and you can try it out and see the fun effects. All right. I also got a spool of invisible thread. Who doesn't love invisible thread? Sulky invisible thread is a polyester thread. You can iron it, you can wash it. It has a great feel to it. It's not super, super stringy like other invisible threads can be. It's very easy to work with. I've even used it in the bobbin and done an entire quilt with invisible thread by quilting in the ditch. Lasts forever. It's great. I also got one of my new favorites, Sulky Polystar. Now, every box is going to have a Polystar spool in it. The color will vary, okay? So really, really pretty, glittery polyester thread. It's the easiest metallic thread to sew. If you haven't tried it yet, you'll get some in your box and you can give it a go. All right, I also got two, and one is missing. I've probably used it already because I go through thread like nobody's business, but I got a spool of rayon and a spool of poly deco. Now these are the 40 weight threads that are great for machine embroidery. They're also really great for pretty quilting when you want it to pop up off of the fabric surface and you really want to see that shiny, beautiful quilting. So poly deco and rayon, I got a spool of both. All right, best sellers, got to include them in the box. All right, I also got a spool of hollow shimmer. Hollow shimmer is a flat metallic thread. All right, so you do need to take some precautions and set up your machine for success. And we have a lot of blog posts on how to work with sulky metallic threads because we've got four different types now. We have the hollow shimmer, which is the flat. We have sliver, which is another flat. We've got original metallic, which is a round thread. And now we've got that polystar. All right. So if you go to blog.sulky.com, you'll find tons of resources for working with sulky metallic thread. Okay, we want you to have success with this thread. We want you to love it. I mean, look at all the pretty holiday things you can embroider, quilt, top stitch, applique using this thread. Really fun. Okay, I also got a spool of 12 weight cotton petites. This is the thread we recommend for handwork, for hand embroidery, cross stitch, top stitching, sashiko work, again, also big stitch quilting, and you can use it in your sewing machine. So if you have a large enough needle, like a 116 or even a 110/18 needle, you can use the 12 weight cotton petites in your sewing machine. So use it for handwork. It has the snap spool top, like all of the spools I just showed you. So you can store your thread end in that little top and then snap it shut, and no more tangles, no more knots. When you're doing handwork and you grab this to go sit at the doctor's office, or if you're on a long car ride, things like that, this is revolutionary for handwork. No more floss, no more tangles. All right, so that's my thread overview. I got so many spools of thread. That alone is worth the mystery box. But there's more. There is more. All right, so in my box, I also got the Fellain brush. Now, if you're working with Fellain and you want that faux fur effect, you really need to get a wire brush so that you can brush it and fluff it out carefully and safely and to the proper sort of fluff factor that you want for your project. Mine already has some Fellain fuzz in it because I've already used it. So this is a really great little tool. You might get this in your box, or you might get another fun tool from sulky.com. Okay, something else that you can experiment with. I know some of the boxes have scissors, snips, some other cool things. Another thing I got in my box, and I'm really excited because I already have one of these and you've heard me talk about it, so I get to gift this one to a special someone. She might be my mom. I don't know if she's watching, so okay. It is the Sticky Plus Slitting Pen. I've talked about this a number of times. If you get this in your box and you're wondering, what is this? This is the slitting pen that I use over and over and over again when I am embroidering hoopless embroidery with Sulky Sticky Plus Stabilizer. The Sticky Plus is the tearaway stabilizer that has a adhesive on it, and then it has a paper backing, all right? So you hoop it with the paper backing facing you, and then you will score it inside the inner hoop ring using this handy tool. You could see just how sharp that little tip is. It's super sharp, but it is not sharp enough to pierce through the stabilizer as well. So if you are used to doing hoopless embroidery and you use a little pin or you use the tip of scissors or something like that to score that paper and reveal your adhesive stabilizer, you might have gone through both layers. I know I've done it more than a handful of times, and then I've got to rehoop, get a new piece of stabilizer, and I have some waste, and I can't stand that. So this tool really opened my eyes. I couldn't believe it even existed, and I was lucky enough to get one in my box. So you might get lucky too. All right, then there are a couple of fun little sewing themed, just gifty fun items that we threw in that we thought you would enjoy. One is, and I don't know if you will get this or something else, I'm just showing you what was in my box. I got a cute little kitty tape measure. My girls are already fighting over it. They think it is a toy. They are measuring themselves and their waists and all that good stuff. But the tail comes out and it's a little tape measure. So just a little cutie thing, you press on the nose and it comes back up. So cute. So we just threw in a couple of cute things to put a smile on your face. Speaking of sewing jewelry, my last item that I got in the box, I absolutely love it. It is an enamel pin. This one is in the shape of scissors. We have some in the shape of sewing machines, and we've got one in the shape of a tomato pin cushion, really, really cute. So you could get this, you could get another one, you could get a different piece of jewelry. So there are lots and lots of things to be had. This has a super high value to it. It's over $55 worth of stuff that you're getting for only $29.99. So be sure to grab yours up because I know these aren't going to last. And when they're gone, they're gone. Now, another important thing to note is if you're out there thinking, okay, so what do I do with all this stuff? We included this little postcard in every single box, and on here is a special URL that you will go to, and you will only be able to see it if you have a mystery box. And we've got freebies, projects, PDF downloads, hand embroidery printables, machine embroidery designs, patterns, blog links, all kinds of resources for you so that you can use all the items in your box and make some really fun stuff. All right, so all the resources you need to create so many things are on this little postcard. Keep it in your sewing room for reference. You can go back to it. They're not just holiday projects, they're projects that will carry you through 2021, so you can have your list of makes next to your little postcard and you'll know kind of what to do next on your list. So there's all kinds of fun stuff in this mystery box. I hope you all take advantage. A lot of you are saying you just ordered one, so that's fantastic. Make sure to get one, maybe one for a friend. At this price, this is the greatest Christmas gift you can gift your sewing friends. They'll be so excited to receive it. So Amy says, I need to have my hubby get this for me. Exactly right. So get that link. Make sure you get it before midnight tonight. I'm not sure if they're going to extend the sale any longer than that. So hint, hint, must order. Yes. All right. So keep your comments and questions coming. I will have a Q&A session momentarily. So if you have any questions about that mystery box or any of the products inside, let me know and I will go through them for you. All right, Victoria is asking, what stabilizer do you use for towels? So this is a little bit of a complicated question just because it kind of depends on what type of towel you're working with. I'm going to assume you're talking about like a bath towel that has a lot of loops on it, right? Not like a flat, more sort of velour-y feeling towel. So something with a lot of loops on it, like a bath towel. Now, I don't suggest using a sticky backed stabilizer, but at the same time, I don't hoop my towels when I embroider them. I do hoopless embroidery so that I avoid stretching them because they can be a little bit stretchy sometimes. And I also want to avoid any hoop burn that can happen on the towel. So what I do instead, I use either Sulky Stiffy if I have a really dense design that has a lot of stitches, or I will use Sulky Tear Easy. I hoop that and then I spray it with KK2000, which is our temporary spray adhesive. I'm always talking about this. Put it on your wish list because you always need some. Put the towel in position on the sticky stabilizer, and then you need a topper. You have to use a topper when you are embroidering towels, or your thread, your stitches, will sink into the pile of the fabric, and the little loops, you will be able to see those more than you see the thread. So a topper allows those stitches to sit atop of those loops. Okay, it kind of tames those loops. Also, before you put your topper down, kind of brush those loops in the same direction, either up or down, probably down so your towel is hanging, to make sure they're all going in the same direction, and then lay your topper over the top. Then you can do a baste in the hoop function, or you can use more KK2000 to secure that topper over everything. It's kind of floating over the towel in the hoop. All right, so you need 2 stabilizers, and I would go with a tearaway version because you're going to see the wrong side of that towel. So you absolutely don't want a cutaway that's going to remain with the fabric. You could also try using Sulky Fabrisolvi. That is going to wash away completely when your towel is done, along with your topper. So Fabrisolvi in the hoop, spray it a little bit with KK2000, same way we would do the tearaway, and your Fabrisolvi is going to disappear completely. So if you're doing a little bit more intricate design that maybe doesn't have a lot of fill, that it's going to be hard to pick out some of the tearaway stabilizer, go with the wash away Fabrisolvi, and you'll be able to just throw that towel in the wash when you're all finished and get rid of all that stabilizer. So that was a very lengthy answer to your question. We also have a great blog post on embroidering towels. It's actually a beach towel post. So you could go to blog.sulky.com and search beach towel or towel embroidery, and you'll find a bunch of resources there for you as well. Okay. Yvonne says, I'm new to Sulky. What's typically in the mystery box? So hopefully I answered that question for you because I went through what was in my mystery box. You'll get a bunch of thread, you'll get some stabilizer, you'll get some fun tools, you'll get some little gifty items, and of course a couple of freebies from Sulky. So lots and lots of stuff for only $29.99. It's a great, great deal. All right. So I want to go through another really exciting thing that we have on deck for you after the holidays. Well, I guess it's still a holiday. New Year's Eve. Now, you all know that we absolutely love working with Sally Tomato. Sally Tomato is a maker of bag products, patterns, hardware. They source the most high quality cork and faux leather and things like that to make professional looking, really great bags that are going to last, okay? I have made so many Sally Tomato bags. I am a bagaholic. I'm really drawn to those patterns. There's something for everyone. There are messenger style bags, there are handbags, there are clutches. I cannot get enough. All right, so we are partnering with Sally Tomato again because they had a great idea for New Year's Eve. We were thinking about, all of this pandemic stuff and being alone for the holidays, or, with just a couple of family members who we've been around, let's be honest, since March, with no break, which, yes, that is a blessing in disguise, but still, we haven't been able to see friends and family from afar. And it's going to continue for these upcoming holidays. And Jessica at Sally Tomato had this great idea. She was like, what are people going to do for New Year's Eve? I mean, this is typically a holiday where, we go to a party, we get dressed up, we have champagne, we toast to the new year. And you know what? We all want to toast to a new year. Am I right? We have got to put 2020 behind us. So she thought, why don't we get all of our sewing friends together and have a New Year's Eve sew along? So together we came up with an idea for a virtual New Year's Eve party. And you are all invited, okay? So in the comfort of your own home, you can dress up. We're going to dress up because it's fun, and why not? You can grab a beverage of your choice. You can make yourself some crudité, and we are going to sew a bag from start to finish. Now, for those of you who have done our webinars or our video casts, you know that those really are not meant to be traditional sew-alongs. They are pretty much an overview of the project, and we have step-outs that we use to guide you through so that we can kind of get through it in a shorter amount of time. Well, for New Year's Eve, we are actually going to sew a bag from start to finish. It's even going to have embroidery on it. You can choose hand embroidery or machine embroidery. So everyone's welcome, regardless of skill level. And it's going to be a 4-hour streaming event. Now, I know what you're thinking, 4 hours, oh my gosh. Now, you don't have to be in front of the screen for 4 hours. You can take breaks, you can come back, you can watch at your leisure. It's going to start at 8 p.m. Eastern time. So if you're at a different time zone, you could celebrate and toast a little bit earlier with us, or you can wait and watch it a little bit later after our live event begins. So there are lots of options as far as that timing goes, but we wanted to take you through this project really from start to finish. Okay, so let me show you. Here is our cute little invite, and you'll be seeing a lot more of this on social media and at sulky.com as the month goes on, but I wanted to make sure and let you know, because Sally Tomato folks, they let this out of the bag yesterday. And we weren't quite ready on our end to start promoting it. I just thought, hey, I'm going to tell everybody at the Facebook Live. So since they let the cat out of the bag, I wanted to let you all know here first what's going on. So Sally Tomato created a brand new exclusive bag pattern for this event. You will only get this during the event for now. And what's awesome is the cost of the event is $5.99. You will get this pattern for free. So typically this pattern is $9.99. So you're already coming out a winner. Also, with your entry fee, you will be getting an entire machine embroidery collection as well as an entire hand embroidery collection. And it is based on, it's motifs that are featured on the lining fabric. The lining fabric is from cotton and steel, the lining fabric that comes in the kit that has been created for this event. So you'll be getting a hand embroidery collection, a machine embroidery collection, and that brand new Zelda bag pattern for free. For free, for $5.99. So it's a $36.99 value that you're getting for $5.99. So super awesome. Have to love that. Now, like I mentioned, there is a kit that has been created for the event because we will be sewing in real time. So you'll need to grab your kit. You have 2 colors that you can choose from, this beige or the charcoal. Super cute. So you can kind of see we have a Roaring 20s theme going on for the event. So Jessica and I will be dressing up in our best kind of flapper girl attire. We both wanted to do this last year for the start of 2020 and we just couldn't get it together. So we thought, hey, it's still the 20s. Let's do a throwback to the roaring 20s and have this bag that has this cool fringe on it. And the thread packs that come with each color of bag are the same. So they go with the beige really nicely. They also go with the charcoal really nicely. The same lining fabric for both bags, and it's really just that outer fabric that you're going to choose from. Now, in order to get through this bag in our 4-hour time slot, the brilliant folks at Sally Tomato decided to pre-cut the pattern pieces for you. Even the fringe is pre-cut and ready to sew. Isn't that awesome? It is laser cut, so it is precision cut. I do want to mention that front piece that has the embroidery on it will be a little bit larger because we will be cutting it down to size after we do the embroidery. And that just ensures that, let's say our machine embroidery design is a little bit skewed, not exactly in the center, all will not be lost. We will have a little room to groove on that front piece and you can reposition and cut that out after embroidery. So that is the only piece that is not truly cut to size, and there's a purpose for that. So all these things you're going to get in the kit, and the kit is on a super special deal right now. It's $39.99 for this bag kit. You get thread, you get stabilizer, you get all the pre-cut pieces, you get all the hardware, the zipper, everything you need to create it, and you can join us on New Year's Eve and we'll show you how it comes together. Now, here is that beige version. So you can see it's a mixture of faux leather and canvas fabric. I had a little break right now. All right. Marcia says, love laser cut. It's much easier and quicker. I know, it's so awesome. All right, what else can I show you? So here are some pictures of the bag coming together. It's just so nice. And I love that little bird design, but you could also choose, you know, the little flowers or the leaf designs also that go with that lining fabric. There, along with your color choice with the kit, you will also choose hand embroidery or machine embroidery, all right? Because those threads are going to differ. For the hand embroidery version, you'll be getting a pack of the Sulky 12-weight cotton petites. For the machine embroidery version, you'll be getting a pack of the Sulky Poly Deco threads, all right? So the colors will be similar as far as, you know, matching up with the designs, but the thread weight is going to differ and your stabilizer is going to differ. So make sure you choose the right type of embroidery you want to do as well as the color. Okay. All right, and here is just a great picture of that zipper being inserted. So there's a zipper along the top. There's some hardware for the strap. It's a really great size. You could, you know, use this bag for every day or for evening. Very, very cute. All right, Susie wants to know, can we use our own leather? You are totally welcome to use your own. It obviously won't be pre-cut unless you decide to pre-cut your pieces prior to the event. So that is up to you. The great thing about this is for only $39.99, you're getting all that fabric, the lining, the stabilizers, the threads, like I mentioned, the zipper. I mean, all of your hardware is going to match and coordinate and be very, very high quality. So it's entirely up to you. All right. Kathy says, what do you get for $5? When can you get that if you want to use your fabric? Okay, so for the $5.99, you get entry into the event, you get the Zelda bag pattern, and you get the machine embroidery collection as well as the hand embroidery collection. Now, I do want to mention it's been a little bit crazy putting this event together. So the digital files will not be available for download until this weekend. So if you do purchase the event today, you won't be able to grab up your files until this weekend. We're just fine-tuning a little thing or some little things. I have to test out one more embroidery design and then we're good to go. So just know you will be sent to our education portal once you purchase the event, and it will tell you. We will also email you with all the information once the downloads are ready. So go ahead and reserve your spot, and then just know we will deliver those digital files to you this weekend. All right. Yeah, Susie's asking, does the pattern come early? It does. Like I said, just not quite ready yet, but it will be ready this weekend. All right. So another thing I wanted to mention that is really, really cool about this event is that we have 4 door prizes during the event. Every hour we will be giving away a high value prize, for lack of a better word. And we have a grand prize we are giving away at midnight. The grand prize is valued at $17.99, meaning $1,799. All right. So you can also think of, purchasing your cover charge for the event as like a lottery ticket, if you really want to think of it that way. One of the prizes is this great bundle from Havel's Sewing, as well as Cotton and Steel Fabrics. It's a fat quarter bundle from Cotton and Steel, as well as all these rotary cutters and scissors and a mat from Havel's Sewing. So that is valued at over $200, and we'll be giving that away the night of the event. Oh, this is not a door prize, but I guess I put this in here to show you that Clara bag that we worked on for our video cast that we did with Solid Tomato. We still have some of these kits available, and I'm not really sure how this snuck in there, but just know, if you missed out on this video cast, you can still purchase it and watch it anytime at sewingonline.sulky.com. That's where you will also purchase the New Year's Eve Bash event. So if you purchase your ticket for New Year's Eve, you can shop around and grab up this video cast as well and make yourself a Clara bag at anytime you like. Okay. Another great door prize we will be giving away New Year's Eve is a Sally Tomato hardware kit. This has a bunch of different hardware pieces that you can use to create lots of different bags. It comes with some zippers by the yard, some different zipper pulls, some D-rings, some swivel clips, all those little things where you can make tassels, you can make bags, you can make key rings. Really, really great, and this is valued at more than $110. All right, and of course, we are giving away some Sulky Stabilizers. Now, this is our embroidery or beginner embroidery stabilizer assortment, okay? This is a great bundle that is available at sulky.com. We will be giving away this assortment. It's valued at $69. And so for all of you who need to restock for your 2021 makes, this is great. So these are a bunch of my favorite stabilizers. You've got the Tear Easy I was talking about, the Solvy, Totally Stable, Soft and Sheer, which I use as interfacing a lot, and the Sticky Plus. Love me some Sticky Plus. All right, and the grand prize for the night, this might even have some more goodies in it. I'm not going to speak to that, but the Amber Air Serger from Husqvarna Viking. That's right. $17.99, meaning almost $1,800. This is a really, really great serger. So this will be the grand prize given away at midnight. And I will say, you don't have to be present to win. A lot of times when we do our Sulky webinars and video casts, you must be present at the time to win. And we refresh the list of attendees and make sure that you're there in order to win. But Jessica from Sally Tomato and we talked about it. We said, well, what if somebody wants to watch this later because they already have New Year's Eve plans, or they have kids they need to put to bed, things like that. We wanted to make sure anybody who registers can win these great prizes. So that is another bonus of the event. All right. So go ahead, grab up your ticket for the event, and you could win whether you join us or not. But of course, we want you to join us. It's going to be a great time. In with your kit, you'll be getting some really fun little New Year's Eve goodies. I don't want to spoil the surprise too much because I've done a lot of that today. But you'll be able to ring in the new year, maybe with some confetti, something like that. So I hope you're able to join us. We're putting a lot of time and energy and effort into it, into making a really fun special event where you can join sewers from all over the world making the same bag and personalizing it for your own likes. So another thing I wanted to show you today is a great little project that you can create really, really easy and simply to decorate your tree. Maybe you've already put up your tree. You can switch the thread colors out if you celebrate Hanukkah, and you can personalize these in a different way. They don't have to be made in the traditional Christmas colors. So always be thinking about that too with projects. You could even switch these out to pinks, purples, and reds for your thread colors, and use these little gift tags for Valentine's projects coming up. So think about that. Now, this is a kit that we have at sulky.com. It is a webinar kit that we worked on last year, and we still have some available. The kit comes with a pack of Ultra Solvy, because we will be making some freestanding lace, and some in the hoop gift tags. And that Ultra Solvy, that's the only thing you're going to hoop in your embroidery hoop. You will build these projects on that Ultra Solvy, and then it will wash away when you are completely done with stitching. It also comes with an organ needles pack of embroidery needles, as well as 6 holiday themed or holiday colors rather, spools of Sulky rayon. Now, like I said, you could switch out the colors of thread based on what you have on hand or based on the holidays that you celebrate. All right, so this is what we will be making with this kit. Not only are we making great gift tags, but you also get enough thread and stabilizer to create a really pretty snowflake ornament. Now, if you change this up using polystar silvers and blues, that would be really pretty. Like I said, you could even make this out of pinks and purples and change out your fabric for those gift tags, and they could last you all year long. All right, so on the gift tags, there's already a little design with stars, snowflakes, that type of thing. You could swap that out in software and put a different design. You can add a name to these and personalize them. You can put a little gift card inside, gift that to somebody, or add a gift card to an already packaged gift. All right, so really, really cute. You could probably even repurpose those as luggage tags. If we ever get to travel again, that would be a really cute gift idea. So you can grab up this kit to make these projects, and you'll get all the design files and all that good stuff. Here's the ornament close up so you can see that all of that white is thread. And then you can see there are some open areas that wash away when your embroidery is complete, leaving you this nice, pretty lace effect snowflake ornament. So I just wanted to kind of bring this one back from the past because we have some kits available. It's something you can order today. Get your thread by this weekend or early next week at the latest. Get these on your tree, create these for your friends. These are great assembly line gift ideas where you can grab some fabric from your stash, bang out some gift cards or gift card holders, gift tags, and get those ready for all of the handmade gifts that you are creating in the next couple of weeks. So I hope that that inspired some of you. I'm going to go over some of the questions that I have seen come in. Lots of people are super excited about that Amber Air Serger giveaway. Hopefully I didn't spoil the surprise, but I got to let you know that there are some real perks going on for that New Year's Eve party. So lots of you would love a serger. Never had a serger. See, this is a great opportunity. You could win. So, and yes, it is an air threader serger. So basically you get your threads in position, you press a button, and the air pushes the thread through the machine and out under the feed dogs, and it's mind-blowing. So for those of you who are using maybe an older serger and you got to get your tweezers out, your magnifying glasses to rethread it, so you just leave a neutral thread in there and call it a day, this is your chance to get a serger where you can swap out those threads, use a lot of decorative threads, and get more out of your serger. So it's a great, great machine, great investment. All right. I have to get through all of these serger serger comments. So again, keep the comments and questions coming because we do have a giveaway today, and that is our Sulky Tool Kit. I went over this at the top of the show today. The Sulky Tool Kit is $19.99. This is a great gift to give to your sewing friends as well. You could even personalize it with a little applique or name on here. And it comes with a bunch of great little tools in it. I took them all out, but they do fit inside this little container. There's some little elastic loops that hold all of your tools in place. So you'll get some scissors, you got some little snips, love little snips. You got a little screwdriver to have next to your sewing machine. You got some tweezers. I was just talking about those long-handed tweezers. You need these if you have that older serger or a serger that doesn't do air threading. And then a handy little seam ripper. So in your little tool kit, ta-da, that's today's giveaway. So keep the questions coming. All right, Karen says, so I have to buy the kit plus the event ticket. So if you want a kit, yes, you have to purchase the kit. And the kit is a separate purchase because you're already getting the pattern, the embroidery designs, and the kit comes from Sally Tomato. And special deal for $39.99. I believe the retail cost of that kit is $59.99. So it is a great deal right now. And like I said, they unveiled that kit for Cyber Monday. So it's still available at that price. All right, Sandy is so coming to the party. Can't wait to see you there, Sandy. It's going to be fun. Okay. Susan says, I cannot find the New Year's Eve event. Is it available yet? So in the description of the post today, I put a link to sign up for the event. So if you're not seeing it in the description, you might have to click the little see more button and then the whole description for today's post. You'll find all the links for everything that I'm talking about. So if you're still having problems, you can email us at info@sulky.com and we will get you registered for the event. We will walk you through it. Okay, lots of people talking about the ornament. And the pretty gift tags. So I think you will love those. If you want to access the webinar for that, that is also available on our new education platform at sewingonline.sulky.com. So you will find In the Hoop gift tags. It's a sweet pea embroidery design. So you will see the In the Hoop gift tags event. It's a free event, so you can just click add to library and it will go right into your library for your Sulky education, and you can view that webinar at any time. So while you're working through that kit, you will have the designers themselves giving you their tips and their walkthrough of those projects. So can't get any better than that. Flo is asking, what does the back side of the ornament look like? Guess what? It looks exactly like the front side because you're going to use the same color thread in the bobbin and switch that bobbin out with each thread change. So the ornament looks just as pretty on the front as it does on the back. Isn't that fantastic? And since you wash away all of that Ultra Solvy, it looks the same from the front as it does on the back. All right, Amy says you could change the fabric colors and put different embroidery design on, and you have tags for all occasions. That's exactly right. So it's the gift that keeps on giving the whole year, right? Daniela just registered for New Year's Eve. That's awesome. I will see you there. It's going to be fun. Sandy is thinking of buying a serger, I'm assuming, for her gift. That's fantastic. Buy yourself a serger wrap it up, put a big bow on it, put it out under the tree on Christmas Day, and be super surprised when you open that puppy up. That's a great idea. Lots of people need that serger. I know, it's great. I do have a Baby Lock Triumph. I also have a Baby Lock Imagine, so I'm kind of a serger-aholic. And then I use a Husqvarna Viking Designer Epic 2. I love Husqvarna Viking products as well. I guess I'm just an overall sewing machine-aholic. I'm very, very lucky. All right. Yes, give me a thumbs up if you're registered for New Year's Eve. Let me know because a lot of you are saying you just registered. Janet says she just joined. How do we purchase the event and the bag kit? So head on over to sewingonline.sulky.com. You will see all of our events, but that New Year's Eve event should be right at the top of the store page or where it says education offerings. Click there. You do have to create an account for our education platform, and that is so that you have your own library. You can store all of your events there, all the freebies, all the downloads, everything will be there for you to access whenever you want. So it's a really, really great platform. So just make sure, write down the email and the password that you use in a little password book, or put it on a sticky note and have it next to your sewing machine so that you know how to log in for future events and for New Year's Eve. It'll make things a lot easier. But once you get through that process and you purchase that event, it will go into your library, and then you will be able to go to that product page when the event starts at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on New Year's Eve and join us in the viewing room. So it'll be really, really fun. Okay. Victoria wants to know what is the price of the Snowflake and Tag Kit. So that is $36. There's some change, maybe $36.98. I want to say $36.97. So around $36, you get the 6 spools of thread, the pack of Ultra Solvy, and that pack of organ embroidery needles. So everything that you need for that project is in that kit, or for those projects rather. And you could create a bunch of snowflake ornaments and a bunch of gift tags in there. You do need to dive into your stash and find the little fabric pieces for your gift tags, but we've all got that type of fabric, especially now. If you've made a holiday project, you probably have some leftover that you could use for those cute little gift tags. All right, Helen ordered her mystery box. Give me a thumbs up if you ordered a mystery box. So excited. I want to see what all of you get in your box too. So if you are on social media, if you want to take a picture of your box contents and post it on Facebook and tag Sulky, I would love to see what everybody gets because everybody's going to get a little something different. So that's really fun. Okay, Tina would very much love to be there. Join us New Year's Eve. I don't know if any of you already have plans, but I sure didn't. And this seemed like a really, really fun thing to do that I could do in my sewing room and have fun making a project, being productive, doing something with my hands. It's a nice distraction from the things that are happening in the world around us. So, and that would make a great gift too. You know what? Have your friend join virtually with you, get them a ticket to the event. You could be on a Zoom call at the same time and enjoy that event together and toast each other. So that would make a great little gift too, to give that to a friend. All right. Linda says, what is the name of the ornament kit? So it is called In the Hoop Christmas, In the Hoop Snowflake and Gift Tag Webinar Kit by Sweet Pea. It has a very, very long name. If you go under webinar kits on the Sulky homepage, you will find it. I also linked to it in the description of today's post. So hit that little see more button. It'll bring up all the links for the things that I'm talking about today. All right, Pamela says, where do I find the Snowflake kit? Sulky.com. Again, go to the description of this post and you will find the link that will take you directly to that little kit. All right, Catherine is all signed up. Excited to see you there. Yay. Okay, just want to make sure I'm addressing all of the question. Here we go. I mostly quilt. What's the difficulty level of making the bag? So really, I would think a confident beginner could tackle this project. You could use any sewing machine. If you, like I said, if you don't have machine embroidery capabilities, I will be going over how to add handwork designs to the bag. So anybody can do this. Any machine can do this. And come along for the ride. You'll make your first bag. You will fall in love with it. It can't get any easier than pre-cut pieces, let me tell you. Cutting takes probably the most time from the entire sewing process. So we get right to the sewing, the fun part, and we don't have to deal with cutting accurate pieces, making sure our fringe doesn't get cut off. If you've ever cut fringe before, you've probably gone straight through your header little piece, and then all of a sudden you've got to recut that fringe. So nice that that is being laser cut for us. What a bonus. All right. B wants to show it again. I think you're talking about the bag. So I'm going to show, here's the bag pattern. This is what the cover page for the pattern looks like. But again, you will have your choice of charcoal or beige. And that's just that outer fabric color, charcoal or beige. Then the inside is kind of a purplish, I should have taken a picture of the inside of the lining. It's kind of a purplish color, and it has these beautiful motifs on it that we will be adding as embroidery. So your embroidery is going to match your lining fabric. I love when you can do that. There are so many fabric companies that don't offer machine embroidery or hand embroidery designs, and Cotton and Steel was kind enough to allow us to digitize these designs. So this is exclusive. You will only get these designs here with the New Year's Eve event. So another special exclusive thing that we are offering too. Okay. All right, so, please show the bag. Okay, good, I just did, that's great. I'll show some other shots of it. Here's the kit again with all those laser cut pieces. Really, really nice, high quality fabrics. Like I said, you'll get the fabric, the stabilizer, all that beautiful hardware, all the thread you need for either hand embroidery or machine embroidery included. So grab that up while you can at this special deal. Karen says, I'm coming to the event. What do I need? All right, so you need to have your sewing machine revved up. If you choose to do machine embroidery, have your embroidery module on because we will start with machine embroidery. You also need a really cute outfit because why not? Get dressed up with us. You could be in your pajamas if you want, but we will be sporting some fringe and some makeup because we want to have fun with it. But that's entirely up to you. We will also have some special guests dropping by. I didn't mention that. We will have some special guests. You may recognize them from the industry. They will be stopping by to say Happy New Year's as well. So that's really fun. All right. Everybody's getting ready to register. I love it. Awesome. Perfect. Oh, again, going back to what you need for the event, why not just grab a kit? Grab a kit. You'll have it on hand. If you get it now, you'll definitely have it on hand in time for the event. So when your box comes, just set it aside, have everything ready to go. You can get out your threads and take a look at things, and we will guide you through the process of the entire bag on the day of the event. All right. Gigi just purchased a ticket. That's great. We will see you there. Flo is asking, what is the bag fabric? Could I use a washable suede from an old jacket? So the bag fabric is I believe I said canvas earlier, but it's actually Essex linen. I talked about this last week when I showed that Hanukkah project. The main fabric that we are embroidering on is a high quality linen fabric, and then we are pairing that with some faux leather for that fringe and for your strap and that type of thing. So really high quality professional looking bag for $39.99 for that kit. So really, really great deal. I think you'll find if you go to get all those hardware pieces and the zipper and all these things and kind of piecemeal it together, there's no way you're going to get that $39.99 mark when you're all said and done. So this is a really, really great deal. I highly suggest grab up that kit and you'll be able to see the high quality materials that Sally Tomato uses, as well as that super, super high quality Sulky thread and stabilizer. So, all right. Great. Tons of people ordered. Awesome. Gifting one and gifting one to me. I love it. Hope you're talking about that mystery box. I was just informed we are running a little bit low on the mystery boxes, so make sure to grab yours now. If you're kind of thinking about it but not sure, pull the plug, because once we run out, we run out. And again, that mystery box is only $29.99. It comes with 13 full-size products from Sulky: thread, stabilizer, tools, fun little sewing gifties. You really just can't beat it. It is just the greatest little gift box. And again, lots of project ideas you will get to use with your things. All right, Leslie is asking, is there enough space to rotate the bird 45 degrees? Yes, there is. There is enough space for that. We actually have tested it on a 4x4 hoop. So you would size it down about 20% to fit it in a 4x4 hoop. And yes, you can then rotate it. So I will be giving a lot of tips for design placement, as well as how to manipulate the designs based on the hoop sizes that you have. So come on and join us. You'll learn all of that stuff during the event. Is the bag in the hoop? No, it is not. That bag is not done in the hoop, just the machine embroidery if you choose the machine embroidery type of bag. All right. And Mick got one of each color of the bag. There you go. Love it. Did you get machine or hand embroidery? Maybe one of each. All right. Really, really great. Again, grab up those mystery boxes. They are going fast, fast, fast. Okay. Victoria says, how can you order when you are watching this? So open up a new browser window, have it next to this one, and get your order going. All right. Joanne says, what is the cover charge without the bag? My daughter wants to get it for me, but I cannot afford the bag. Okay, the cover charge is $5.99, $5.99, and you will get the bag pattern as well as the machine embroidery designs and hand embroidery design files. For those of you who missed this earlier, those digital files will not be available until this weekend. So anybody who registers now, you will get an email when those files are available for you to download. And if you order anytime from now until they are available, we will make sure to email you, and then we will also be posting them on the product page. You will have access to that product page as soon as you register for the event. All right? So that's kind of how it works. All right. Oh, she got machine embroidery. Nice. Okay. All right. Ellen got 2 mystery boxes. That's amazing. I mean, at $29.99, that's the way to do it, right? Grab a couple of those and you have tons of products and to make a lot of different things. All right. Janet says she signed up, but she is not sure how to order the kit. All right. So once you sign up, you can navigate to that product page. And there is where it will say we're going live on New Year's Eve, and there's a bunch of other information. It talks about all the designs and how they will be available this weekend. That is where you will be viewing the event. When we go live, you will click, watch to go live. That is also where you can click right on over to order a kit. So there are a couple of different links on that page that will take you to purchasing the kit of your choice. All right. Vicky says, I must be on the wrong Sulky page to find my classes. So make sure you are at sewingonline.sulky.com. It's a different website. It's not really a different website. It's inside of the sulky.com website, but you might find it easier to just go straight to sewingonline.sulky.com. And once you're there, you will log in to your account and you can see everything that you've purchased, whether it's free or paid, and you can access all of those product pages and find everything that you need for your events. All right. B says, what size is the area for embroidery in case you want to put something else on it before the show? All right, so the area for embroidery, so you're asking like what size is that front pattern piece? I will have to get back to you on that. If you want to submit a question on the product page, there's a little question and answer area. I'll make sure to get that information to you. You can also ask the Sally Tomato folks at info@sallytomato.com and get the size of that front pattern piece. I just don't have my kit quite yet, so I can't answer that for you, but I highly suggest just join us on the day of. You'll have time to add extra embroidery. I would hate to compromise anything else you want to do after watching the lesson on the embroidery. So just sit tight. We'll get through it, and I think you'll have time to add additional embroidery on the day of. All right, Joanne got her ticket. Looking forward to it. Fantastic. All right, well, thanks everybody for joining me today. I really appreciate your time. I appreciate your questions, and I hope you enjoy your fantastic mystery box. I want to see what you all get, because what a pleasure to get all of these things in the mail. So fun, and you can wrap this up, gift it to a sewing friend, gift it to yourself, put it under the tree. Grab up your Sulky Tool Kit. This is today's giveaway. I will be announcing the winner tomorrow, 24 hours after the So What. So tomorrow afternoon, I'll be announcing the winner. Check your direct messages on Facebook. That's how I notify everyone. And really, really appreciate all that you are doing to reach out to us and to join us on these days that we do So What. So join me next week. I have some more fun things to share, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.